Let's now shift our focus to Kenya. Human rights activists held a vigil in Nairobi, mourning protesters killed in Tanzania after last month's disputed elections. People gathered in the Kenyan capital, lighting candles and holding placards on Thursday. They say they are standing in solidarity with Tanzanian citizens who died in election violence.
Because we want to be in solidarity with our colleagues Tanzania, because we are having problems in this East African region, and we know what is happening in Tanzania. So we want to say that we are not going to lose human life in Tanzania. We are not going to pour blood in Tanzania. We must fight for Tanzania's freedom and human rights in Tanzania.
The elections in Tanzania were held on the 29th of October. The votes triggered 3 days of violence. Hundreds were arrested and charged with treason. Opposition groups claim more than 2,000 people were killed. President Samia Suluhu Hassan was declared the winner with more than 97% of the vote, but with virtually zero opposition. During the unrest, young demonstrators set fire to vehicles, police stations and public buildings. The military was deployed to restore order. A nationwide internet shutdown was imposed. Protesters faced treason charges and were even labelled criminals. Opposition groups now allege that those bodies were secretly disposed.
We hear some of them are being thrown in the Indian Ocean, and we hear some of them are being gathered in body bags and thrown Ruvu River, which has it is famous as lots of crocodiles, so that when you throw them, that's the food for the crocodiles.
Tanzania's government has not confirmed the death toll and denies allegations of human rights abuses. But foreign observers, including the United Kingdom, Norway and Canada, say reports of mass casualties appear credible. Last week, President Hassan addressed the parliament. For the first time, she acknowledged the loss of life. She promised an investigation into the violence.
The government has promised that within 100 days we will begin constitutional reforms. We will continue taking steps to address the challenges of the Union. I will form a reconciliation commission to address the causes of these killings, and we will also establish a commission for dialogue so that together we can build and preserve our nation.
Hassan also urged prosecutors to review the treason cases and show leniency towards young people who joined the protests. But the opposition has rejected the planned inquiry into the loss of lives. They believe the commission is just a ploy to bury the truth, calling it impartial.
This commission is an instrument of the president, operating under her directives, and its report is subject to her discretion to publish or withhold. Therefore, it is not an independent body and cannot provide truthful and just findings in a situation where the government itself is the main accused party.
Human rights groups and international bodies are also raising concern. The United Nations urged for calm in Tanzania following the deadly protest. According to the UN Human Rights Office, protesters were killed as the military used firearms and tear gas against protesters. They are now calling for an investigation into the killings and violation of human rights.
We are calling for investigations into the killings and other violations committed in the context of the 29 October elections in Tanzania. There are disturbing reports that hundreds of protesters and other people have been killed and an unknown number injured or detained, and that security forces have been seen removing bodies from streets and hospitals and taking them to undisclosed locations in an apparent attempt to conceal evidence.
Back in Nairobi, activists say they will continue raising awareness. They want global pressure on Tanzania to ensure transparency and accountability.
We know what is ailing us is the same problem that is eating up the people of Tanzania, the young people of Tanzania. We just want to highlight this to the world. Let it not just go to the graves and people forget what is happening.
For now, families in Tanzania are still waiting for answers. And across the border in Kenya, the candles lit are a reminder that the crisis is far from over.